With that down, let's move on to this, shall we? You know, one of the things that I'm always complaining about with movie theaters and asking of movie theaters and celebrate when they do it is when movie theaters do things to enhance and heighten the movie going experience, right? Like things like the AMC Dolby Prime cinemas with the dual laser projection systems and the Dolby Atmos surround sound, reclining leather seats, food service in some theaters, like all these things that just make the movie going experience even more of an event for people. I always love it when they do that. Well, the former founder of Alamo Drafthouse has now getting ready to launch his first new movie theater called Metro. And I think the full name of it is Metro Private Cinemas.
Right.
And while this will not be for everyone or for every weekend going, I love this idea because it offers a unique experience.
Mm-hmm.
The basic gist of this Metro Cinema is the idea that they're going to have rooms, individual rooms that will have anywhere from, let me see if I can bring this up. I'm not sure if I can or not. I'm going to try. Yes, here it is.
420 people.
4 to 20. So enter Metro Private Cinema, a soon to open 20 screen complex, 20 screens in New York City's Chelsea neighborhood that caters to cinephiles eager to eventize their movie going experience. Choose your theater. They can sit between 4, so you can have one screen that literally just seats 4, all the way up to just 20 people. Your movie, your gourmet menu, blue prawns, summer risotto, anyone, things like that. Here's a look at like one of the rooms. This, I guess, would be an 8-person room. So you have like a gourmet chef. You pick the movie you want to see. They'll even go and get archived movies for you if you really want. It might cost a little bit extra if they need to do that, but you can watch one of the current running films, or you can get some buddies together to watch Lord of the Rings. So you'll have your own private, dedicated, lush luxury viewing experience. You'll have a gourmet chef putting together top menus for you. Now, the one trick about this is, if I can find this here, is going to be the cost. Here it is. The experience won't come cheap. The 4-person theater runs $200 for a 4-hour booking, while the 12-person theater costs $600. Food costs $100 a person on top of that. If you want alcoholic beverages, that will be at least $50 more. So you want 12 of you want to go out and like book your own private luxury top end screening room with catered gourmet food, and you're getting out, you're making an event out of it, you're going out together. It's going to run you about $50 a person.
It's not a bad price.
But then you got to add the gourmet meal on top of that.
Yeah, but it's still not. I know everyone's like, oh, explosion, brains exploding and stuff, but this is gourmet food cooked for you people, like personally.
Yeah.
And you're getting the room for 4 hours, so you're having like a really nice dinner, and then you're getting like a premium screening. The screening cost,
and you're being catered to.
The screening cost, yes. So they're coming in and out, and the screening cost is like double a Dolby Cinema.
I'll tell you what.
But then you got to pay for food. But okay, but you're doing this for like a date, or a corporation is doing this for like their employees or something. It's fine.
Here's the thing. Me and Ann went with our friends, Kat and Kevin, to a Dodger game a couple weeks ago. It was the Ice Cube night. And after you take into consideration parking, the tickets, and the food, we spent over $150 a person. We easily spent well over $150 a person.
Sporting events are so expensive
for that, but that was a big group night out.
Yeah.
Right? Now look, that's why I said near the top, this is not going to become your weekly go-to theater, right? Nor should it.
You could do this for an anniversary, for God's sake.
Yeah, I love the idea of a theater like that being there to give you a different kind of experience with your movie going than maybe you and a bunch of friends do like twice a year. Like twice a year, you book it. Like maybe when, I don't know, maybe when Avatar 3 comes out, Fire and Ash, you guys decide, you know what? We got 12 of us. We're going to book this. We're going to make a night out of it. We're going to get drinks. We're going to get top-notch food. We're going to get our own private screening room. We're going to get, like, again, is this something that I would go to every week? Absolutely not. Too much. But is this something that would be a fun experience, night out with a bunch of friends?
Yeah.
I just love that it's there as an option. And you know what? I'm not really surprised that it's coming from the guy who founded Alamo Drafthouse, which was in and of itself a very unique take on moviegoing at the time. So I got to tell you, Rob, I like that they're doing this. Again, I won't be going 7 times a year, but if they pop one up in LA, yeah, I'll get some friends together and go once or twice, maybe even 3 times a year. I don't know. What do you think about this? What do you really like about it? And what maybe do you think is a shortcoming of it?
Well, what I really like about this is it elevates movies to being quote unquote cinema, like as an important art form. So I love the idea that they're talking about showing older films. Like in the article in Hollywood Reporter, it talks about like Donnie Darko. They'll probably have a library of classic films, but there's a lot of people I hear that a lot of people, there's movies that people haven't seen, older classic movies. Now, say you had a group of friends and once a month, the group, you have a standing date. You each pay $200. You're going to go out. You're going to get this experience. There's like 8 of you. You're going to get dinner and drinks. You get to spend 2 hours having a great meal, talking about the movie you're about to see, or as you would do it, you see the movie first and then you have a great meal afterwards and discuss what you've seen. And you can, with your friends, like pick out all these classic movies that you've never seen before and see if you can have this experience. And it turns movies back into something that isn't casual.
Mm-hmm.
It makes the experience of cinema important, and you're sharing it with your friends. When you go out on the town in New York, spending $200 is not something that is out of the ordinary.
Go bar hopping. Done.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. You are literally spending more
between
on a night bar
bars,
hopping than you would on this.
Yeah, and this you're booking a 4-hour block of time where 2 hours is perfectly long enough to have a really nice dinner where you get to talk, have some fellowship, catch up with your friends, talk about the movie you're about to see, or if you want to watch the movie first. You get 4 hours of FaceTime in addition to seeing a great film that you all, I mean, how fun would it be to you all pick a movie? Here's 50 movies I've heard of that I've never seen. And you get to pick with your 8 friends and go have an experience that you've all chosen to have together. And you planned on it once a month.
Exactly. And I'll say one other thing. Look, how many times have we seen these homes that are out of our reach? And it's like, oh my gosh, look at that in-home movie theater.
Oh, more
that
often.
That 12-seater is that. So, okay, barring alcohol, you can bring a flask if you want to go on the cheap. It's $150 for you and 11 other friends to imagine that you have a home theater for a night with great food. You know what I mean? Like,
only a better one than you would have at your house. And listen, if you go to a top-end restaurant, you're spending $150 a person anyway.
Anyway,
look,
yeah.
I saw somebody in the live chat say this, and I get where they're coming from, but they said, doesn't matter, at that price, it's never going to work. You're wrong.
No, because corporations
and I'll tell you why you're
wrong.
wrong, because unlike a regular movie theater, they don't need 400 people to buy tickets.
Nah.
Like Ann and I like to going to Kings games, and we like going to Lakers games and stuff like that, right? And I look at some suites, like they have all these suites that I know it's like $700, $800, $900, $1,000 a person to sit in them. Guess what? They're always sold out. Always sold out. And when you have a specialty theater like this, where hey, to sell out this screen, we only need 8 people to come. You and your group, just 8 people come. If you don't think there are going to be groups of people, like small numbers, but they only need small numbers to have like a really special kind of night out with a different kind of experience, you're wrong. They will spend that money and they will make an event out of it. And I think this thing is going to be really successful. Again, like I said, am I going to go if they open one up in LA? Am I going to go 6 times a year?
No, it's a special event.
But once or twice a year, get some buddies together, get some friends together, a couple of other couples, and say, let's have this really cool night out together, this great experience together. And hell, we went to Top Golf and it ended up being like $95 a person when it was all said and done, after the drinks and the food and the golf and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, this isn't that far off from that. Only it's better because it's a movie. Anyway, I think this
People are
thing
going
can
to
work.
start film societies.
Yeah.
You'll have friends, you'll do maybe make it a once a month. Look, with our online civilization, they can bill this as here's a moment in time when you get to collectively get together with your friends, have a really nice evening out. You all get to see each other face to face. You catch up over dinner and you watch a movie that you guys have picked. People are going to have their film societies are going to create and do something like this. I love this idea.
Yeah. I again, is this something that 20,000 people go out to a night?
No.
But they only need like 100 people to go. And I think they're going to do it. I think this is going to be successful. And I think it would be great that it's there as an option for film fans to do something like this if they want to. And it's just something that adds more dimension to the movie-going experience. I like it. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? The founder of the Alamo Drafthouse is putting this thing together, and it's going to be definitely more expensive, but you're definitely getting a much different kind of an experience when you're doing it. Again, is this something you go to all the time? No, but is this something you could do a couple times a year? Maybe. Anyway, whatever you guys think, jump into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.